All right. Welcome. I'm just live streaming this episode, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of VODs today that cover these episodes. So check out the VOD, check out the live stream VOD if you want to see all of the pregame and all of the postgame commentary. And if you're here for the stream, then you've already heard all of that. I'm just going to advertise that every time I start a new game for anyone that's interested in watching more pregame and postgame coverage. Okay, so we have good old Vampire Counts versus Empire here. Waiting on our opponent to load up. Now, I didn't lag any last night in League of Legends, so I don't think I should lag any today while I'm streaming. And we'll see how the quality looks. Like I said again, I really want the quality to be nice, but a bunch of different sources were recommending that I only go to 3500 bits. Looking at the stream, it looks pretty choppy, but the computer that I'm watching it on is pretty old and ratty as well. So we'll see. Hey Bert, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Does it look ratty? Does it look bad, or is it just my computer? I can't really tell. I know there's like a 30-second delay. Okay, so I don't know. This guy's taking forever. Hopefully he comes through here. If I look over to the left, that's just where my laptop is. I could put it somewhere like closer to me so that I'm just like barely looking off to the right or barely to the left instead of like way over, but I don't think it's a big deal. Hopefully not. Let me know what you think. Oh, I forgot there's a setting for 1080. I didn't know you had to set that. I thought it automatically came in for 1080p. Okay. I'll have to go through and... At least it looks good. I'll check it after this game while we're waiting on the next game. I mean, heck, maybe I can check it during this waiting screen. This guy is taking forever. I don't think I've seen this before where, like, it didn't reset at some point. Like, usually they're kind of, like, going in and out. Okay, thanks, Javi. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, cool. I think it's just this, like, ratty old laptop that I don't even know how it's still alive. That's probably what it is. It just has really terrible codexes or something. Okay, well, I'm trying to get a game going here. This is like the worst lag I've seen. I've never actually seen someone literally lag out. But this might happen. I mean, he pressed OK before the timer ran all the way down. So I assume that means he's there. It wasn't like it ran all the way down and he just is like, you know, AFK or something. Usually when you get this kind of lag, there it goes. It like resets like that. Okay. Okay, we have a game. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope. Let's just hope that we're getting more than like 1 frame per second or something. Like I said, it's highly, highly doubtful this is on my end. I played like 4 hours of League last night doing the same streaming setup, and there wasn't any lag, so... Okay, so I think... he's over here. Make the Blood Knights our 2 group. Got our 1 group, and we'll put these in the 1 group as well. So I think what we want to do, a lot of people go for this high ground here early on, which is, you know, something that we could do, but we're a lot slower than them. And I don't, you know, if they have like archers or something, they're going to be pretty slow too. I think what I'm interested in doing is just advancing through these woods here. Try to block missile shots. Bring the Blood Knights over through here, maybe. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay, yeah, he's set up on the hill, so we want to advance this way. Let's see what he has. Okay, so he has some flying units. Never fun to see. What is this? Right. He has to have more than that. He's got to have some cavalry or something hiding in the back. He's aiming for the corpse card. Okay, guys, let's go. I've been thinking of cutting back a little bit on the Graveguard too. They are obviously really awesome at against the infantry line, but they just are so slow. They really are. And you take a lot of fire. Yeah, he's aiming at the corpse cart, of course. It's just such a huge target. But I think that being in the trees here should help. Now, one thing about the undead, and one of the reasons that I like to play them into the Empire... Okay, yeah, versus Empire. One of the things that is great about them is that they regenerate a lot. So unless they one-shot something with a Luminarch, then you're probably going to be able to survive a lot of their nonsense. So that is nice. The corpse cart takes a lot of heat, but it can regenerate through minor hits. I mean, that witch hunter thing's going to hurt. But these trees are obstructing a lot of their shots. It might even be obstructing their vision. Now, he brought a lot of halberds, too. So that's really good for us, because halberds are garbage against Graveguard. And I don't see many greatswords here. Okay, so that was a pretty good little shot in there. Now, I want to fan these out, because I don't want him attacking into those. You know what, I'm going to fan them out this way, too. I'm going to make them their own little group, so I can get better flanks. Getting a little bit ahead here. Gunner's hurt. Back up a little bit. Like I said, I might be a little rusty because I haven't played this in a couple of days, but... Right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and put those into that. They're going to be a little bit ahead of schedule, which isn't awesome, but I just want to go ahead and engage. Okay, so they do have Demigryphs over here hiding in the woods. It's just one pack of them, though. So it should be okay. Let's go ahead and use one heal on these guys. Alright, so they do have some great swords over here. Let's go ahead and back these out. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up the Blood Knights a little bit there. Okay, we got those Demigryphs. They're done. Let's get back over here. Now, I could summon up some ghouls behind them if I want to. But I don't really think that I do. Let's get in here, just get a fight in there. Go ahead and back these out a little bit. So let's roll over here. Let's charge these in the back. Guys, get over here, come on. Right, charge them in the back. Break that. Yes, they are going to be, you know, pretty good. They're halberds, but smashing them in the back is usually pretty good. Okay, let's rotate down here. Try to get some extra regeneration on them. Back them up a little bit there. Go ahead and recharge this. Actually, not those. Those won't break. Let's go get... let's go charge in the back of these halberds. Just break this line open here. I'm not really interested in killing his lord. There we go. We terrorized him by charging him in the back with something that causes terror. Let's go ahead and back these out of here. So we'll make sure everyone's getting that heal. Yeah, they're done. Let's go ahead and charge in here. Actually, let's take these knights and wrap them around. Okay, we collapsed the great swords. Okay, got him. He's done. Okay, so pretty good old warm-up match. I don't think there's too much to say about that one. Yeah, we just, the Demigryphs were kind of scary. Demigryphs on Blood Knights is sort of a toss-up. Like, I think they go about 50-50 with each other. The Demigryphs do have a lot more armor-piercing damage, but there's more of the Blood Knights. There's only 24 Demigryphs and 60 Blood Knights. But the Demis, like I said, deal a lot more armor-piercing damage. So I was able to keep my corpse cart up, which is a pretty big deal. And then my Graveguard, yeah, I just went to work and smashed him. And I just had just a lot of good support units. He wasn't able to get his halberds into any of my large units, really. I kept the Crypt Wars in the back. And I kept the Blood Knights out of them, unless they were charging them in the back. And let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's about it. Once we made, and he forgot about his Demigryphs. They still had about half health, but they ran off to the right. And I saw them off in the distance, but he just didn't rally them and bring them back. And he just didn't have the power to get through the regeneration. I think if he would have cycled charges with these Flying Lords a little bit more, it would have been helpful. I don't know what he was doing with his Fire Wizard either, but it seems like maybe there could have been more going on there. I'm not really sure. But yeah, overall, I mean, he had a good composition. It's just he just wasn't ready for the regeneration, ground and pound type of game I was throwing at him, I guess. Let me go ahead and cut this episode here really quick. Not the stream, just the VOD.